guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight is a little bit of a different video. I am not doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about something that really has been bothering me, and that is Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and Rylan Adams. So, and as you guys can see, the title of this video is The Clowns of YouTube. I only thought that this shirt was fitting for the video. So I will say this. I'm a huge watcher of YouTube. I did that before I started on YouTube. I only got started on YouTube because I was a makeup artist and people were like, you should start a channel and show people how to do these looks that you do on clients. And I said, okay, cool. So I started my YouTube channel. The last, I'd say 6 to 12 months, you cannot scroll through your feed without seeing something, or on the homepage without seeing something about Jeffree, Shane, or Rylan. So this is what I'm going to start out with. Rylan. So Rylan wanted to start a podcast called The Sip that's all about celebrity gossip, spilling the tea, this and this and that. And now guess what? You're the tea that's being spilled. Now you want to stop talking about gossip, celebrity gossip, or whatever. I think because mainly you're in the tea. You are the tea. This is what frustrates me is you want to talk about other people, but you don't want other people to talk about you. Well, guess what? That's your life, and that's what you signed up for. Trust me, we're all sick and tired of hearing about you. You could go on and never post another video on YouTube, and that would be fine with some of us. Like, we don't care. We don't even see what the hype is about you, to be honest. And I'll be honest, I used to watch Rylan Adams videos because I felt like back in the day, Rylan was a different person than who he is now. I don't know what has changed with Rylan, but he is a different person. I don't know if it's since they got with Jeffree or what has changed. Rylan, we don't care about the sip. I unsubscribed because I'm tired of you being a whiny baby, number one. That's all you want to do is whine. You can talk about other people, but when it comes down to it, when it's turned on you, you don't want to do it anymore. That's bull. Like, get off YouTube if you can't handle it. You know what I mean? Like, get off. Some of us don't even care if you leave, to be honest. So, I unsubscribed to the tea. I don't want to know any more of the tea. Obviously, they're not going to be spilling the tea because when the tea flavor is Rylan Adams, it's too hot for him. So, whatever. Lizzie, I'm sorry. You're a cool person. But Rylan, we don't care about you anymore. So, you can go ahead and get off YouTube. I love Morgan to death. I watch Morgan's videos. I think she's funny. I think she's different from Rylan. Like a totally different person. So I will still continue to support Morgan. But Rylan, Shane, nope. Now when it comes to Shane. So this is what irritates me about Shane. Shane supposedly was doing all this stuff and starting all this mess behind the scenes. And then when it unfolds, he's just like, And then another thing is Shane is always, poor pitiful me. If you want to go support my merch, give up the act, Shane. We don't care. We can see through it. Just like we see through Jeffree's. Just like we see through Rylan's. We can see through the little show that you're putting on. Like, we're done with it. At this point in time, I don't even think you can make a comeback. I guess your fans, you can make a comeback with them. But the rest of us, I won't watch anything you put out. I'm done. I will never support you again. Never. I will never click on another video that you put out. So that's how I feel. I mean, you wanted to be messy. Well, now you get it. Now all that karma comes back on you, and you've been officially canceled. I don't think you'll be coming back. But whatever. Trisha Paytas spoiled that big comeback for you, didn't she? How are you going to sit there and talk about your friend for 12 years? Somebody you've been friends with for 12 years, you dog her out and talk bad about her to other folks. How do you do that? she must feel absolutely betrayed by you. I see why Trisha's making all the videos and the TikToks that she is about you. I don't think there would be words for me if somebody that I was friends with and I've been over backwards for 12 years, 12 long years, if I found out that they were talking crap about me. That is horrible. Absolutely horrible. So, I'm glad that she's exposing you, to be honest with you. You deserve to be exposed. You deserve to be exposed. You're one of the worst people. You can't even be messy, straightforward to people's faces. You go behind people's back and be messy. Just supposedly causing all this mess. Nobody knows the truth because there's so many players in the beauty community that are intertwined in this mess. Nobody knows the truth. But I do believe that Jeffree and Shane, they were causing a whole bunch of mess behind the scenes. A whole bunch. Do I think Tati is innocent? No. I used to be a fan of Tati's. I don't think she's innocent now either. There is so much mess. Well, I want to just say this. Shane, we can all see the little persona of, oh, I love makeup. I want to do this. You were doing it for the video series. We see that now. All you were worried about was that money grab for that palette, and now you're done. How many more days after that have you done makeup? Because I don't even think we've seen a post from you about a makeup look. It was all for the views for the series. Everybody can see through y'all's BS. We're not stupid. Okay? We're not stupid. So anyway, so that's what I have to talk about Shane. He's completely canceled too. I'll never watch anything to do like with Shane that Shane puts out there. Shane can put a Oscar-winning movie out there, documentary. I will never watch it because you're so freaking messy. Nobody wants to support you, except for your little stands. So anyway, moving on to the king of messiness, Jeffree Star. Jeffree, you probably need to do a major apology video and apologize for all the mess that you've done for like the last 20 years of your life. Because you are the definition of messy. If you looked messy up in the dictionary, it would have a picture of you out beside it because you are the king of messy. The king of messy. You know it's funny, like, it's so crazy because you were friends with Laura Lee and Manny, and then y'all stopped being friends, and supposedly it was all their fault. But it's funny that everybody you're friends with, you stop being friends with, and it's always their fault. There's only one factor when it comes to all those breakdowns of those friendships, and you're the common denominator of it. You're the common denominator of a whole bunch of mess here on YouTube and on social media. It's funny, you want to be this better person, and you say, I'm going to be better, and then 3 days later you snap on somebody in a post. You're not changing. You seem like you're never going to change, because I've been watching you for years, or was watching you for years. I've unsubscribed to your channel because I don't want to watch you anymore. I don't want to support. And let me tell you what, I owned quite a few of your products. I've thrown them away now, and I will never buy another product from you. Never. And let me tell you what, people are tired of watching you stir the pot and create all this drama, and then you just don't even say a thing. You just cause the next drama. It's on to the next mess to stir up. We're over it. People are tired of it. People are tired of watching drama. Let me tell you what, 2020 was one of the messiest years. We had enough drama going on with coronavirus and everything else that come along with it. We didn't need any extra drama from you. So why don't you stop while you're ahead and get your life back on track? And why don't you read some of the comments of what people have to say about you, and why don't you take that to heart, and why don't you really start working on yourself instead of just making a post every month, I'm working on myself, I'm going to change who I am. Why don't you really look deep inside of yourself and look and see all these people can't be wrong. All these people can't be making stuff up. Why don't you reflect on that, and why don't you do some soul searching? Because if you keep it up, and if you keep stirring all this mess up, let me tell you what, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, it's going to be over there in TJ Maxx for sure. That was so crazy. You know what that's called while you're sitting here janking on Kat Von D? And then your stuff happens to show up in a TJ Maxx or TK Maxx. It's the same thing. That's called karma. You reap what you sow. And let me tell you what, you've sowed a whole lot of mess, a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of heartache. And it's coming back on you now. We're starting to see what you're reaping. So I advise Rylan, Shane, and Jeffree to do a little soul searching. And how about you take a little break from launching products, saying you're coming back to YouTube? Why don't you take a break until you really work on yourself? And you figure out, man, people were right. I really, really need to change some things. Because, I mean, you can put all the makeup you want out there, but if you've turned everybody against you, what's the point? People are not going to buy your products. I will never buy another Jeffree Star product. Never. I will never buy a Shane Dawson product. I will never buy a Rylan Adams product. Never. Never. If my choice was to go in the 0 degree weather with no shirt on or wear one of those Rylan Adams hoodies, I'm fixing to get some hypothermia because I don't want that crap on my back. I mean, nobody's really caring about the sip nowadays, are they? I mean, how many views are y'all getting? And it's really funny, Rylan, that you turn. So you want to put a podcast out there that's talking about celebrities and this and that, called The Sip, and then you turn your comments off so people can't comment, so they can't give you feedback. You know what that's called? That's called a coward. You're a coward, Rylan. That's what you are. So that's all I have to say, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm sorry again. I'm just so sick and tired of Jeffree, Shane, and Rylan. So it's to the point where you cannot even go without seeing some mess about it. So I will see you guys in the next video. And that's, I guess, all I have to say. Bye, guys. You know